Hello, everybody. Today we're finishing off Adoro Te, Devote, one of the greatest Eucharistic hymns ever, written by St. Thomas Aquinas way back hundreds of years ago, many hundreds of years ago, like 800 years ago, something like that. So let's get stuck in. Here is the last verse, and you might notice that it is a bit funky, a bit different to what the tune is different, and it has this extra chorus. So let's see if I can highlight the chorus just so you see this bit, Ave Jesu. That bit is the chorus. And it is a later addition from what I can tell. So Jesu, quem velatum, words first. Okay, so back to a pen, red pen. Jesu is the vocative form of Jesus. So it's saying, oh, Jesus. Quem is whom, one of those little pronoun-y things. And velatum is to do with veiled. Nunc is now. So remember in the Gloria Patri, when we say nunc, now, et semper, always. Yes. So you might note that word already. Aspiccio is I see. So, yes, you can see the O at the end, saying it's I'm the one doing it. So, O Jesus, whom veiled now I see. Oro is I pray. That was in the very early lessons on Latin, so you might know that too. Fiat. Do you remember Mary's fiat? In the Magnificat, she says, before the Magnificat, when the angel appears to Mary, so in the Angelus, she says, fiat mihi secundum verbum tuum. So that means let it be, or we translate it here, and may it be. So I pray it may be. Illud is another pronoun, so that's which, I think, or quod was which. But tam is a bit like tamen out of, tantum, something like that. There's another word that's like, it corresponds with a so, like being so much. So emphasizing. And the last word is sitio, which is one of the words Jesus said on the cross, which was, I thirst. There, okay. So one of those illuds and quads probably corresponds with that 4. So I put a little blue line under the 4. Does that sound all right? Don't worry, I've made the quiz at the end, so I've taken out all the pronouns that I'm not very clear on. I hope, anyway. So we won't be tested on your pronouns. Ut is that. One of those little words. Te is the. Revelata. You can see revelata is very close to revelation, and revelation is to do with unveiling. So, the revelation according to St. John, the apocalypse is the unveiling. Cernens is to do with discerning, and that's beholding, seeing something. And facie is pretty much a word for face. Facie. Visu, so he had visus tactus gustus in one of the earlier verses, and that is to do with sight. So visu is by sight. Sim is a really cute little word, which is I may be. I may be. So it's passive voice. Yeah. Visu sim beatus. You've come across beatus before, I'm pretty sure. That's where we get blessed. Beatus and tue gloriae, of thy glory. Good. Okay, so that is the last verse. Then someone decided that wasn't enough music, so they put on a chorus. And Ave from everything. Ave Maria, hail. Ave Jesu. Pastor. Pastor is a shepherd. So when you're talking about someone being a good pastor, he's a good shepherd. Fidelium, you can see that's like fides. So fidelium is of the faithful. Adauge is to increase. So that's where we get augment. That aug is out of the auge thing. Yeah, augment. So that's increase. Fidem again is faith. And this is the accusative case. It has an M on the end. And omnium is of all. And in te is in thee. Credentium, you can see, is related to credere, believing. Yeah. So I think we translated credens as believing. So this is another sort of, it's the believing people. It's like turning, it's turning a verb into a noun, isn't it? Never mind. Yeah. And then it finishes with amen, which is a Hebrew word for so may it be or something like that, like fiat. There you go. So that's all the words. Now we got the tune. This is a do clef, but it has a T flat. So have you seen any other sort of clefs? You might have let's see. If this was a treble clef, you might have a B flat somewhere there. And if you saw a treble clef with a B flat, you would know that it was in the key of F. So similarly, when you've got a do clef with a T flat, you know it's sort of, you can treat the fa as a do. Does that sound crazy? Let's see if anyone's, yep, that sounds crazy. Yeah. So I do sort of know why they do it. I've found out a bit about why they do this. It sort of makes things easier in the long run. But just for now, I'll solfege it according to how it's written, like I did last week. So first note is a do because it's on that do line. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to make the do G on the keyboard. So if you know your keyboard, and you know, if things are in the key of G, you'd have an F sharp for the people who know music. If you don't know music, that's all right. This can just wash over your head. But I'm going to play an F natural to simulate it being a te instead of a T. Okay, so it should be really easy to play. Do. Oh, that's a G. Do. Yes. Do te. La te la. Do re do. But I have to write at the same time. Do you want to write the note names on the thing at the same time? Okay, I'll just do this really roughly because there are no solfege questions in the quiz. So you've got a holiday. So this is just listening to it. Do te la te do. Oh, la do te re do. Do te la do la. Sol fa la sol fa. You can see where we're up to. We're up to ut te revelata. It's over there. Back to do. Do la te do re do. Te la do te la. Do la te do re do. Te la sol fa fa. Cool. So down to, that's a bass fa, and the next jump is a whole octave up. So this is where you can tell it's a bit weird. Maybe I'll just sing the words. Ave Jesu, pastor fidelium, et auge fidem omnium, in te credentium. Amen. Okay. Reckon I can sing it more smoothly all the way through. Okay. Jesu quem velatum nunc aspicio, oro fiat illud quodam sitio, ut te revelate cedens facie, Isus in beatus tuae gloriae. Ave Jesu, pastor fidelium, et auge fidem omnium, in te credentium. Amen. There you go. So, what do you think? Do you think it's a good competitor for the regular What do you think? Do you think they should have just left it and stayed with the old tune? Maybe some of each. Okay, well, we'll finish that for the recording for the people at home. And you can see in the middle, Adoro Te, the mega conclusion. No one has played it yet, so that's good because I did make it public by mistake. Well, sort of by laziness. So this is putting in 104 vocabulary words from the whole. I can see some people looking. Yes. Yeah. I tried to filter out the dodgy words I wasn't so sure of, just concentrate on the words that would be useful generally. Yes. Okay. So here we go. See you next time. I haven't figured out what we're doing next term. We've got holidays coming up, so there won't be any more uploads for a little while, or I'll do something different. And have a good time on the Blooket thing. I'll put the link in the description and see you next time. Okay. God bless.